How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And real quick, while I'm talking about subscribing, I need you guys to do me a favor. Go check out my guy, Anime DevilHunter. He lost his original channel due to copyright, and that's a pain for anybody. And it's especially a pain when you're first starting out because this stuff is a grind from starting from zero. Let me tell you what. He's got a Kaiju number 8 chapter review out. He's got Demon Slayer content. He's got One Piece content. He's doing all this stuff. He recently got caught up on Tokyo Revengers, and I know he's liking that, so expect a little bit of content on that. Maybe I'm not, don't trust me on that. But, so do me a favor, do him a favor, go check him out. The link is going to be down below. But with that being said, let's get right into it. I got a fun video today because, well, I mean, all Kaiju number 8 videos are fun to me because, well, let's be honest, I do Kaiju number 8, Jujutsu Kaisen, and One Piece mostly. And Kaiju number 8 doesn't have a whole lot of content out there, a whole lot of discussions, a whole lot of theories, things. It's just chapter reviews mostly, and why you should read it or why you shouldn't read it or stuff like that. So I enjoy doing these videos. And just saying, if you enjoy this type of stuff too, just another reason to hit that subscribe button. So getting into it, we got ideas for new Kaiju weapons. Why am I thinking about this? One, in the most recent chapter, chapter 33, we have these higher-ups in the third division, not the third division, we already know the higher-ups in the third division, higher-ups in the defense force in general, talking about what are we going to do with Kafka? Are we going to use him as a biological, or as a weapon? Are we going to turn him into weapons? What are we going to do with him? Because we know they use Kaiju parts to make weapons. We know Shinomiya's big axe that we saw recently, that was made from Kaiju organ. That's what allows it to do the whole shockwave attack. Now, I don't think we're just going to start giving these out willy-nilly, but considering the third division was kind of pretty close to getting possibly wiped out from a random Kaiju attack, I feel like at some point in the series, we need to start looking at everybody like, alright guys, it's time we need to start beefing up. We've been a little lax apparently. We didn't think so, but we almost just got wiped out just out of nowhere. Just saying. Granted, the captain wasn't there at the time, but still. That's just one person saving the day. And Mina almost didn't save the day. So, say we get all our rookies and everybody, because, I mean, these are not main characters, all of them, but main side characters. They're big people. Well, if they start getting to the level that Shinomiya is at now, which, I mean, that seems pretty reasonable, don't you think? That Reno, Furuhashi, I can't remember the one dude that was like a SWAT team member or whatever. He was like the strongest out of the rookies besides Shinomiya. That guy. It's pretty easy to imagine that by the end of the series, they will be the same strength that Shinomiya is now when she's getting her special weapon. So, why not give more people special weapons? Reno is a little bit iffy on this because he seems to be kind of going in the direction of that like sniper freeze round core, because he's using freeze rounds. That sniper core uses freeze rounds, like they were doing the exact same things in this most recent Kaiju attack. But looking past that, well, we can turn that into a weapon, can't we? Now, we can even stick with the freeze type of stuff, because obviously they have the technology to make freeze rounds. And we just saw Kaiju shooting fireballs in this most recent attack, so fire, ice, it's safe to say a Kaiju had ice powers, or has ice powers. It's probably how they got the freeze rounds in the first place. So, I'm thinking for Reno, as you probably saw in the thumbnail, Ice Spear. Why not? If he's gonna do the whole sniper thing, ranged thing, what's a good ranged melee weapon? Like I said, you could also just have him go down like the sniper route. That's fine too. But I want everybody to have a cool weapon. I mean, why not? Do you really not want everybody to have a cool weapon? Just ask yourself that. So, Ice Spear. That's what we're going with. Now, this, I'm actually thinking, could have a couple uses, actually. One, obviously, it can freeze stuff. But two, a really useful thing is when you think about the fact that when we use our maximum unleashed combat power, like Hoshina did against Kaiju number 10, he goes through an overheat after he has it active too long. Well, ice cools stuff down. Safe to say this ice spear could also be used to cool Reno down as he's using his maximum unleash. That would allow him to use it longer before he has to go through this overheating process. Not indefinitely, he's still going to overheat sooner or later. But hey, everybody else can do it for like 10 minutes before they start to overheat. Maybe Reno can get 15-20 out of it. Just saying. So maybe he doesn't hit quite as hard because, well, it's a spear. It's not known for like an ice spear is not going to hit as hard as Shinomiya's giant axe. It's kind of just the point of it. So, he's quick, staying at a distance, he can fight longer, it's a safer strategy, still putting out constant damage, helping the team out. I kind of like the fit for Reno, considering he's doing the ranged freeze round stuff anyway. So, Furuhashi. If you know Bloodborne, you know the thumbnail was the boom hammer. That thing has fire powers. I thought of this because, well, he has a slightly fiery personality. He's kind of a hothead. He also had those orange, fiery, red orbs in front of him in that Kaiju showcase. So, why not send him down the similar route to Shinomiya? Give him a big old beefy weapon, but give him some fire powers. Because, well, like I said, Kaiju in this most recent attack were shooting fireballs at people. So, take one of their organs. Give it to Furuhashi. Put it in a big old hammer. Just line the like front face of the hammer with multiple openings. Have him hit a button when he hits the impact and just big ass fireball come out the front of it. I'm okay with that. If you're not okay with that, I go to the doctor, please. I'm just saying, like, go have a psychological test. You might be adverse to fun. Like, you might be allergic to fun, I'm just saying. So, alright. That one is kind of simple. But, actually, I found a way to tie this into the suit too. This, you could say, with the whole overheat thing, it could actually draw off the suit's overheating when he has his maximum combat power unleashed. So, say, after about 7 minutes, he's hitting 70% harder than he was when he first activated the combat power unleashed. When he first activates it, or whatever, he can still use the hammer and the fire, but when he's really starting to get hot, when he's really getting close to that overheat, even when he hits that overheat, that would be like maximum firepower. But yeah, say he's hitting that overheat moment, he's hitting 100 times, not 100 times, 100% harder than when he first started. That would be cool. So Reno can go longer, has a safer strategy, he's quicker. Furuhashi, more of a hothead, he's bullhead, rushing in. The longer he's there, the harder he's hitting, but he's going to burn out quicker than Reno will. Which also kind of fits because, well, Reno's like Kafka's sidekick dude. Furuhashi's like Reno's sidekick dude, if we're being honest. Sorry, Furuhashi. But, so yeah, we expect him to hit hard, burn out before Reno. Reno should be sticking around longer than Furuhashi, am I right? Next. That one in the middle, I didn't feel like putting everybody in the thumbnail. So, SWAT dude, I can't even remember his name right now. I think is it Aoi? I don't know. I can't remember. I should have looked it up, but I didn't. I apologize. He hasn't really had that big of a role in the story, so it's okay. So, those little like stone gauntlets. I'm thinking we can take these from Kaiju number 10 himself, because he had that moment in his fight with Hoshina where he hardened up his skin and Hoshina couldn't slice through it. He had to like readjust and go like straight for the little slits in it or whatever that was. Make some gauntlets out of that. Some really, really tough gauntlets. Like hard as crap to bust through. So this dude is our tank, obviously. He's the big dude. He's strong, tough. I mean, he's kind of given that persona anyway. So, give him the stone gauntlets. And you can even give them the special ability of saying, I don't know, maybe the more damage they take, the stronger they get. Not that he hits harder, but they get tougher and tougher, thicker scales, thicker skin. So, I don't know. Maybe. I didn't really think of one for the other dude that talks to him more often, the kind of pretty boy guy who was, I can't remember his name either. Doesn't matter either. Those are some ideas I have for these. If you guys think of any ideas while watching this, let me know down in the comments below as always. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had fun thinking of these. They were a lot of fun to kind of think of extra things past just their normal basic function. You get what an ice spear does, you get what a fire hammer does, you get what stone gauntlets do, you get that. But that little bit of extra stuff past them, like the shockwaves for Shinomiya's weapon, that stuff was fun to me. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like I said, hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.